For many years, I've actually thought about trying to set up my own trust company because we have so many clients that need trust services. And there's always this kind of discussion that happens when we're talking with our clients about whether you should appoint a friend or family member or rather an institution to serve as trustee. And there's good and bad, I guess, with both of those. When you have an individual trustee, the good is that they're often not going to charge you, or whatever they charge is going to be fairly small. You're often going to appoint a friend or family member that knows your kids, so there's more of a personal connection there. The bad of it is that there's a personal connection there. So if Uncle Charlie is the trustee and little Johnny, your son, comes up after you've died and says, "Hey, I want a Porsche," Uncle Charlie, should probably say, "Probably not. Let's go ahead and get you a used Lexus or whatever." And that can then lead to family dynamic problems where, they go to Christmas and all of a sudden little Johnny doesn't want to talk to Uncle Charlie anymore because he denied him his request. On the other end of the spectrum is the institutional trustees. So most of the major banks have trust departments. We've actually become affiliated with a group called Advocates Trust Company that does not manage money. They just serve as an administrative trustee. And frankly, they do it a lot less expensively than some of the major banks can. And that then led us to getting involved with these Delaware trusts. And I've actually spoken not only to clients about this, but actually I've been asked to speak on Delaware versus Louisiana trusts to numerous groups. We spoke at the Nichols Business and Estate Planning Day on this, for example. We've gone and spoken to various CPA groups and life insurance agents so that they can find out about it. And we actually have some charts that kind of show the differences between a Louisiana citizen that sets up a Louisiana trust versus a Louisiana citizen that sets up a Delaware trust. And they're pretty substantial, in terms of, again, the Delaware trust can go on forever. And a Louisiana trust, we can't. And the Delaware trust is very, very flexible. We can actually change provisions of that trust without court intervention. Whereas in Louisiana, with an irrevocable trust, we actually have to go to court and hope that we can change the provisions of the trust, but only with court order. In the Delaware trust, we can skip multiple generations of tax and literally have a truly dynastic trust that is asset protected and free of estate taxes from multiple generations of your family. We can't go that far in a Louisiana trust. And then again, we've got some clients that are worried about getting sued all the time. Well, Louisiana doesn't offer what's called the domestic asset protection trust laws, but a Louisiana citizen can go take advantage of a Delaware trust, put their assets into one of these domestic asset protection trusts, and pretty much protect those assets from any future creditors. Can't do that under Louisiana law when it's a self-funded trust. So there's just a numerous in terms of flexibility, in terms of, multiple generations of estate and asset protection. There's actually ways that we can set it up to avoid the Louisiana 6% income tax. So again, does every client need a Delaware trust? No. But a lot of clients can really benefit, and it's one of the things that we can offer to our clients that, frankly, I don't think many law firms and the state are able to do. They just don't have it set up like we do. We've spent a lot of time on making sure that the trust would be compliant, finding somebody out of Delaware that can serve as trustee so we can get set up under Delaware law. So that, we've really spent a good bit of time to be able to offer this to our clients, and I think it's just an outstanding benefit for a lot of our clients.